Hello. I am here. I'm late, but I'm here. What's going on? Hello, implied volatility. Caucasus Han. And Caracarcas. Now, we are casting? Question mark? Can we watch replays? I think we can. FAF seems to be functional today. Server issues of yesterday solved, disappeared, backed away into a bush. So Blee, how's it going? Alright, let's grab this helpful spreadsheet we got from Key Blue, hoster of tournaments, especially this one. Okay, did we watch? I don't think we watched the Yudi and Tagada games. No, we didn't. Let's watch them. What's up, Requiem? And let's make sure we watch them in the right order. Well, that's weird. Might be some errors in the spreadsheet, but okay. The spreadsheet says Salem Bay, but this is not on Salem Bay. It is on Zerg Canyon, and actually I thought Zerg Canyon was a different map. I did not think that this was Zerg Canyon. Which makes me very interested to know the name of the map I was thinking about. So I'm gonna look for it now. I'm sure it has Zerg in it. No, it doesn't. Then I must have Canyon in the name. Oh, never mind. I'll have to find it another time. What's up, guy? Okay. How much reclaim on this? 38,500. Yeah, so. This is a map you want a ladder player on, I think. What's up, Tom? It's a creative name. Right. So. Yudi. And Tegada. They're the captains, 2,400 apiece. Kite Noob is a player. Don't know him very well at all. He's actually in SNF and he's got 2k rating. We got another noob over here. This is Bully Dozer by another name. So tons of mass on this map. There's mass everywhere. Every bit of map control basically will give you reclaim and mass extractors. So these are quite valuable. These weird crystalline structures. Bouquets of crystals. Pretty valuable. Kite Noob is moving so fast. I never understand why people really do this. Like, you only leave after one factory if like you really need a good reason. That's how I'll say it. You need a really good reason. Especially, like, why are you walking past the mechs? This makes no sense. So if we look at the other guys, Bully Dozer actually has that's actually quite a nice idea here. So because the exit to this plateau is back here, he's gonna edge build factories down into basically a better position. That's actually a smart move. Nice one, Bully. Now, he's not in range to build this other factory though, but he at this point, I mean, he probably should walk. Yeah, he's messed it up, but he spots it quickly. He could build one here, or he could just walk away. I think walking away at this point is fine. The NGs, it's difficult to edge build with the NGs because the range is so small. Thought you'd leave as soon as you don't need AC to spend resources. Yeah, that's true. But there's no way that you can always build 2 factories with an ACU. There's no way you leave after 1 factory. Except if your ACU has to be somewhere. That's a really good bomb. 4 NGs go down. Oh, micro. Look at the damage that's possible. Is that going to drop? No, it's not. No, it's not. If he had microed, then this would drop. That's quite bad ground fire micro there as well. And Bully shoots down. These NGs should all be dead. And potentially 1 or 2 more as well. So not great micro from Kite Noob there at all. Bully arrived with 4 inties though, so where were they before that is my next question. Also, don't understand Yudi going for full land. It's really greedy. He barely has tanks as well, and none of them are defending this position. Neither are Bullies. So Bully now just wastes his air into Tagada. Apparently this game is very laggy. Almost got 2. If he ground fired between them, he could have killed both and denied the Hydra for a little bit until this NG arrived, but doesn't. He only gets 1 kill. It's not a great bomber. It's still nothing going after this tank, which has done quite a bit of damage. So yeah, he walked his ACU immediately over here, walked past this mechs, walked past this mechs, just to build 2 mechs here and get access to this reclaim. I mean, there is reclaim here, but again, like, your ACU doesn't, like, you need your ACU to build here because you have so many resources. It's just, I don't get it. I don't understand. It's very strange to me. So Yudi's making eco. My guess is he will go tech 2 land. Is that tech 2 land already? Okay, that's quick tech 2 land. He's got 4,500 reclaim at this point. He has invested in air factory, which is good, but looks like the bottom team will have air control. Tagada behind on power versus Yudi. He also doesn't seem to have a tech 2 factory on the way, so overall he's in a good position, but he's got different advantages. He's got map control versus Bully, that's for sure. Bully is kind of under a lot of pressure. I'm not sure where he messed up, but he definitely messed up along the way. Certainly losing his air messed him up. But also his ACU seems out of position. He's not really securing anything here. This reclaim is not going to be his because it isn't. He's not getting this reclaim. Tagada, a bit scared. A bit scared there. I mean, there was potential for him to maybe reclaim these factories or something like that, but yeah, so Bully is kind of getting wrecked here. Worried about losing control of the well, yeah, he was, but that's not a good reason to leave after a factory in Hydro. So, Tech 2 land, Tech 2 Pigeon on the way, and a couple of factories upgrading. Yudi's gonna make a pretty significant T2 army shortly, and Tagada, I think, is going to be switching to Tech 2. Yeah, there we go. He's going to send quite a few engineers on that. Now that he's basically in a good position, he's done a lot of damage. He could be faster. Maybe he could drop over here. What's the ping for? Kite Noob is pinging. I'm not sure why he's pinging. I mean, I don't see what Tagada can do for Kite Noob, so I don't know what the ping is for. Is he thinking like, Tagada, just all in Yudi and kill him? Because if he is, that's not really that great an idea. He's very committal in a basically even game. It's the kind of thing that if it doesn't... So yeah, still no Tech 2 land for Tagada. It's pretty late Tech 2, to be honest. He's dropping here. Good place to drop. The only entrance to these plateaus is in middle, so securing middle is quite good. He's also making the gun now, obviously a good move, because the gun is great. And he's dropping up here, but he doesn't have any units up here, so could easily lose these, especially since there's a scout staring right at them. And a few tanks will be sent in this direction. Tagada is building PD though, so he should actually be safe. Very strange that there's so little emphasis on this corner. Kite Noob, although I don't think his AC move was really necessary that quickly, he did actually realize that there's lots of reclaim there and take the bottom right corner reclaim. Whereas in the top left, like, neither of them seemed to really fight for that hard. They were more focused on this area. For whatever reason, Bully walks forward and finds Tagada's gun. Uh-oh. You hate to see it. You hate to walk forward and then suddenly you've walked into a gun commander. That's never good. Dead, says Bully, referring to himself. So he should basically fight to the death and then in his death try and kill as many units as possible. Kite Noob now sending his units to kill Bully. It's actually totally unnecessary and may cost him all of those land units unnecessarily. Like, if Bully actually blows up everything here with his explosion, which he should, Tagada still sending all of his units in. Yeah, this is a bad move from them. Bully's now moving in this direction, so he's going to try and kill everything with his explosion. Yeah, there you go. Control K's. Saves his own units, and that was a very bad move from... I mean, it was like they did not need to commit so many units to his AC to kill him, basically. That's a Notha coming after Tagada. Strange. But does land. Only one bomb though. And Tagada's quite healthy, so... I mean, if he kills Tagada, he's got a much better chance of winning than if Tagada's alive. That is quite a line of Tech 1 Pigeons. Yudi's in the middle of the map. Oh, that's really dangerous. Why is he... Does he not think he can win? Because this looks suicidal. He does have like one chicken on this side, few chickens on this side. No, 4 even. But this does not look like he should be here. I don't understand why he's here. Tagada finally overcharges the chicken. You can't escape this way. This is cliffs. So if he goes up here, he is trapped. And he's going up there. And he says, GG, well played. Yeah, why? Why did he go there? I mean, it's not like it was looking good. But that was just instant loss there. I think the obviously bully just got seriously outplayed by Tagada. Somehow, I'm not sure what bully did exactly wrong, but he actually did a nice move when he died. Like, he just blew up everything, so many units. But then Yudi just walked into. I don't understand why he walks over here, where he knows there's a gun con with lots of HP and stuff. Alex, Stigwit, Smergwit. So, not the greatest game I've ever seen. Let's check out the next one. That's a win for... Who won that game? Tag it up. Yeah, that's Gaelga. Should Calm get vet when he kills many units in explosion? What do you mean? Calm's dead. What's up, Niall? How's it going? Nice color badge you got there. I think I said the last time I saw you. Yeah, it means hello, basically. Well, literally it means, like, God be with you. There you go, Alex. Ninja'd me. And DS Margaret is... God and Mary be with you. Cast this game in Gaelic. No, I don't have a very firm grasp. Unfortunately. I would like to work on it though. But I definitely cannot cast the game. Oskelga. You might be right, Tom. Maybe he just decided, you know what, I'm good on this 1v2. I'll pass. No, maybe I'll learn something for you, but right now it's a hopeless endeavor. What is Forged Alliance for? Yeah, see, exactly. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Sadly. I just told you guys I don't really speak the language at all, but still ask me questions. That's why I want to learn more, so I won't be ashamed and embarrassed. So, things I do know about. Faf. Kite Noob and Tiger are playing on the top side of Stella Maris. Kuplafuckle. That's all I have. Literally. Bully and Yudi are on the bottom. Bully makes... yeah, so rushing a transport immediately on this is risky. Unless your teammate supports your transport. Your site War and Peace. We might be here a while. Yeah, so if you're playing this map 2v2, you want to be a tryhard. You're in team chat or whatever. One of you rushes the transport, the other guy defends the transport. Now, dropping across the map is very aggressive and difficult to achieve. So what Bully's doing here... Oh, he dropped on a rock and died. No. Crash landing for that NG. Now he realizes that the NG's dead. Ah. That's unfortunate. Yeah, so what Bully's doing is dropping in the island. So first, there's frigate wrecks, there's mexes, there's trees, there's rocks, there's a hydro. This island you should drop as well. 3 mexes, reclaim, and a hydro in a position that this is a really good island to have. It's not easy to really take it back. And now he's gonna drop one over here. You can drop one guy over here to start stealing reclaim or build mexes or something. Kite Noob's gone for the very ambitious drop, which is dropping dropping your NGs across the map to build a proxy. I'm not a fan of this strategy, and he's just lost all the NGs, which basically kills this dead in the water. And now UD is dropping 5 engineers, sorry, close by. And he's gonna build a base, and he's gonna kill this. Basically, there's gonna be 2 factories here. That's not gonna amount to much, and so he's not gonna have any of this. Bully is gonna have like so many different mexes on these islands. I'm not sure what happened over here though. What happened to those NGs? We missed that part. But either way, okay, two land factories. I don't like that. That's kind of weird. He should build navy. What's bizarre to me is that the bottom team doesn't have navy, right? Like, I feel like the top team has to win this just by nature of the fact that they have naval factories. Honestly, Taggart actually has more mass than Yudi at the moment. I mean, Yudi has been sidetracked. I mean, Taggart has basically just expanded. He hasn't built an... Oh, he has built a transport. So now he's going to drop things that really Kite Noob should have dropped. Really, these should be dropped already, and Taggart will be dropping them back, and maybe this expansion as well, in an ideal world. But instead, he sort of has to drop things that, well, they're not really his responsibility. So, Bully making naval factories. You should basically build as many naval factories as you can here. Space is limited, and this is a cliff, so don't build into your teammates' space. Looks like Yudi is winning air all on his own. Unless he was given inties, which he wasn't. They're all his. And I would expect him to go Tech 2 Air at some point. Oh yeah, there we go. Tech 2 Air is on the way already. So he can't really afford all the assistance on the factory. There are trees, reclaim. There's a hydro here he's about to finish, which will be quite helpful. And there's still 2 factories here. So Tagada's a bit delayed taking this, I guess, and he's had to invest in sort of some units and stuff. But look at this. Look at what Yudi's doing. He is playing very aggressively, using his air and using the units he built that he invested in, basically recycling them for another purpose. This is brutal. He's gonna kill the Engies, and there's gonna be nothing to defend the island. There go the Engies right before the Hydra finished, by the way. And all of this will be killed, and Yudi will probably bring the transport back and maybe pick up some more Engies. Actually has another transport ready, but it's low HP. So Bahasky, I'm doing well. Yudi and Tagada get so much more on the map in the slots. Yeah, they do. Now, Tagada shouldn't have gotten all of these mexes, though, to be fair. Also, Bully got a bit of a drop going here, did some nice raiding damage. And he actually still has Zuis on the island. On the main island. Which is quite annoying. The bomber is coming in, though. And down goes that Zui. Oh, Inti's land, and one of them gets shot down by his Zui. The Zui keeps dodging. Damn, the Zui's it's pretty good. And although there was earlier naval from the top team, like Tagada has 4 frigates. He hasn't really. Usually, what you want to do is, well, first I'll say I'm kind of surprised that there's Aeon. Not sure Aeon is really the greatest faction here. But, you know, it's not a bad faction, certainly. But you kind of want, I mean, there's lots of reclaim here. You want one of these factories to, you need more build power in the water, basically. So either one of these factories builds NGs, or you drop more NGs into the water to continue building factories or something. But, yeah, now Bully's sort of caught up in naval production. Yudi has nice naval production. Second Tech 2 P-Gen. And looks like total air dominance for the bottom team. Yeah, the Destroy is very good. Tagging the Icring a bomber like crazy. Will he get the drop? Oh. He won't, but it doesn't even matter because Kite Noob is dropping a Zui and an NG to take the island. You definitely do spam frigs on this map. Tagada's got a gunship. I wonder if he can defend that, to be honest. Also, I would love to see some ACU play. I mean, like, there's 2 Seraphim players here, so TacPack comes to mind. But I don't think either of them are really interested in it. Otherwise, we'd see some Tech 2 Commander. Okay, go. We got a thesis in the chat. Yudi, I know you have a PhD in naval combat, but like, this is not the place to divulge all of it. So this is, let's see where the T2 Navy is. There we go. Tech 2 Navy for Yudi. Tech 2 Navy only just starting for Tagada. Tech to air for... well, everyone except... oh! Kite Noob also has Tech 2 Navy. But it just looks really good for the bottom team. They just have a way bigger Navy. And the Tech 2 Navy hasn't even gotten here yet. They just have way more frigates, nice drops from Bully. It's impossible to really stop all of these drops because the islands are just so close together. That there's really not much chance. Now Tagada moves in. He's taking an air fight. And he has completely lost, which is very predictable. I mean, he's 2v1. There's quite a lot of inties from Bully. And Yudi's gonna send the gunships in to attack build power, I guess, which is quite nice. GG says Kite Noob and Tagada, and the game is won. Yudi's talking about how you don't spam frigs on this map, and I don't know. Seemed like T2 Navy didn't really have an impact. Okay. One to one. Did we see this game? I don't think we really watched this game. Okay, so Yudi is obviously talking to Bully, but Bully's just chatting. Oh, they're considering just losing the game. Oh no, I think I watched some part of it on the day of the tournament. That's, I think, what I remember. I think I was watching UD stream or something. Kite Noob leaves this max for Tagada, I think, or no? Or no. Okay, why does Bully have a sickening build? Brass casting channels. Nice. Language is funny like that. Yeah, we did see this map yesterday, that's for sure. Okay, Bully not stopping to build a hydro. He kind of has enough power anyway, so Makes sense. And everyone's gonna head to middle, I assume. Oh, Kite's already there. God, he got there so fast. Yeah, once again, he's way too eager to move his ACU extremely quickly. I mean, I don't know how fast he moved it, but like, why are you here this fast? I mean, he is gonna steal some reclaim, but you can see at this point he's already sort of fallen behind. But I don't know, he's gonna just feed Tagada and make Tagada a beast, so maybe it'll be worth it if Tagada carries the game. Tech 2 land started for Yuri. He does like to start it pretty quick. And the eco is steady. So Bully and Yuri are kind of separated, so they have to be careful because Bully is retreating now, and he could leave Yuri in a 2v1 if he's not careful. Overall, this has gone well for Kite Noob and Tagada. They've gotten some unit kills. They're going to get some more. Bully is in the yellow. You're also recommended brass casting videos. Yeah, Yuri on a bit of pressure now because there's actually a lot of units from Kite Noob, so he could do a bit of damage. He's a little bit isolated now, but I'm sure Tagada will be over promptly to protect him. Bully immediately starts to leave. Kite Noob was quite low, below 5k. Yuri is worried about losing his mexes to all of these units from Kite Noob. He is spamming quite a lot. Does ability to balance eco stop being a decisive factor at higher ratings? No, eco never. I mean, depends on how high the rating is, I guess. But eco is always a huge factor. Increasing and balancing your eco is the main, most fundamental skill in the game. It's like yeah. Nobody choosing Cybern on any of these matches. I think you could easily choose Cybern on the previous map, Stella. I think you could even pick it here, but people are very much favoring UEF by the looks of it, because everyone's proficient at the basics. Yeah, but I mean, if you just look at basically anything, the fundamentals are still the separating factor. In most disciplines, the greatest of all time are the greatest at the fundamentals of whatever sport or skill or anything like that. So no, there's no point where everyone's the same, because your fundamentals can always be better. So this is how you get rid of this PD and get all the reclaim. Now Yudi's making an upgrade. He's making the gun, and then he's making Tech 2. Not sure why he did it that way around. If you make T2, then you can kind of make gun faster, but maybe it's just in case he only has time for one upgrade, he would have the gun, which he'd prefer that. Maybe that's the thinking. Or maybe it's just he clicked both, knowing that he would be able to get both. Oh, that's nano. Wow, they have... What? No, it isn't. You're literally not making nano. Fuck off, you dude. Right, Bully's over here chilling next to a reclaim pile. Not sure what's been happening on his side. He's got 6 tech 2. And he's really lacking power. Okay. He's actually going to time this quite nicely. Now it's time for an upgrade. He should definitely make an upgrade. No intel here for... Are these tech 2? Or... Whoa, okay. Tagada is ecoing quite well. And he's got tech 3 land. He's about to finish another P-gen, which is absolutely necessary. I mean, I think it's kind of... I don't really like ecoing these mexes so fast, but I mean, the fact that he's done it means his eco is in a good place. I think they're very vulnerable. But yeah, Tagada has tech 3 land as well. He already has 6 Titans. And Yudi is wasting tech 2 units into gun and nano comm. And this looks... Was there like more mass given? No, that was just from the middle. Bully just talking about how he's so trash. Probably because he saw that Tagada has tons of tech 2 mexes and tech 3 land and Titans, and Bully hadn't even started tech 3 land at this point. On this map, I think in 2s, like, you really probably... You're either rushing a tech 3 mex in this position, or you're rushing tech 3 land. These are probably the best options available to you. Now he's switching to Percy's. Bully doesn't even have an AC upgrade to help him defend, so God help him. But this is very impressive from Tagada. Very impressive that he got all of this done so quickly. Yudi's pushing forward. He only has tech 2 units with him though. He does not have the same weapons. And yeah, he's only going tech 3 land now. Bully probably has way too much power. Yeah, a bit too much. And like, there's no way he can stop all this tech 3. There's just no way. He has mostly tech 1. He doesn't even have good tech 2 spam. He has all these tech 2 factories, which is why he needs to... Well, he needs to reclaim at least 2 of those for mass. But, yeah, Bully is actually just in shock over how crushed he is. And I am too. That's seriously well played. Now, I don't know why he doesn't react by making a gun upgrade or anything. Just, you know, anything. He's just walking around chatting. So that's not great. Yudi is managing to do some damage. Killing these mechs, that I said, were quite vulnerable. But there is going to be... What? Did that just not do damage, or did it miss? I'm just confused. But yeah, Tagada is going to... Yeah, he's added another tech 3 factory as well. Tech 3 mechs on the way. Nice. And yeah, as I said, Bully can do nothing versus these Titans. Literally nothing. Now he finally has a few Titans of his own. He's outnumbered though. I think he probably should have... Yeah, there's a Percy just come out of his factory now. He probably should have just gone straight for Percy's, to be honest, but Bully could also be killed, but I don't think Tagada wants to actually kill Bully. Because it would just blow up his Titans, basically. So what's really the point? If the ACU was like a serious thorn in his side, maybe. But this is just a regular, basic calm with no upgrades. So it's not even scary. Titans missing Titans. Yeah, so now Tagada is kind of trapped. He's going to lose this army, I guess. There are Percys, there are Titans. There's some Tech 2 from Yudi as well. But these Titans are actually surviving quite a long time, to be fair. Maybe some of them do escape. There come the nades. Another one drops. One of them has his shield. They both have their shield again. And they're actually going to escape, which is pretty insane. Bully's lost basically everything that's not in his base. Was Tagada able to scale this fast because they grabbed the mid-mass early? I don't think so. I mean, the reclaim is really not that different. In terms of what he was given, it's like he was given a 350 mass by Kite Noob. So I don't think them getting the reclaim in middle. I mean, look, you could give that reclaim in middle to a lot of people, and they're not going to produce what Tagada produced there. He just had a really good game here. Just the right timing on upgrades, the right timing on P-gens, and it all works out. Not over investing as well in Tech 2 factories, very important. Obviously essential if you're going to be rushing Tech 3 land. I think everyone else was kind of thinking Tech 2, but Tech 3 is just better. You don't really need big Tech 2 spam necessarily on this map, although you can do it, but you need to play it better than Bully played it, I guess. But yeah, with Bully basically crushed at this point. I mean, let's see what kind of army he has, right? He's actually got 5 Percys here, right? Wait, what? Where are they? Oh, okay, no, he hasn't got 5 there. He's got 4. He doesn't see what's here, which is a problem. He sees there's 2 Percys. You have to know what's in this army. It's 9 Percys. That's brutal. So, if you have more Percys than the opponent, then the thing is, like, once you have 9 Percys, you're easily one-shotting Percys with your own Percys. So you just you can just shave off units now. Bully can never actually engage because there's also some parashields to defend. And if Bully ever engages, it's a mistake because he has less. And here we're going to see some very painful stuff, which is how quickly Percys die to other Percys. There goes 1. And you can't afford to lose these from Yudi. Just get 1 in return, but he's gonna lose like 3 Percys here. There it goes. Bully also doesn't have shields at the moment, and he's got 5 Percys versus, I don't know, more than 10, maybe 12, maybe more. I'm PhD in Navy, I'm 8th grade in land. All my tourney games prove. Oof. Yeah, so Tagada basically just has a death ball of Percys right now. And he's keeps ferrying some forward. It's not an actual ferry route, but you get the point. He's got 12 Percys on the front line. 12. And Bully has 5, which is exactly what he had before, because he's lost some. Meanwhile, Tagada has more than he had. And Yudi, because he lost multiple, he actually only has 2 now. He also has no energy. Because, oh, he's going Tech 3 Air. And he's got 2 HQs. So, not Yudi's favorite game ever, I'd say. And now Tagada, yeah, he can just walk into the base here. And there's literally nothing that can stop him. It's very rare that you see a game play like this. This is an absolutely brutal crush from Tagada. Kite Noob, I haven't seen him in a while now. I don't know if he's actually doing anything, but Tagada is literally 1v2ing this game. Oh, here's Kite Noob with the bombers. Nice. Just bombed shields. So that's what Kite Noob did. He has like Ilshavo, which are very idle. Oh, he's got some Percys as well. But those are obviously not his, so most of his like what? Tagada even gave away some Percys. I would never in a million years. 48 chickens, what the fuck? I would never in a million years give 2 Percys away like that. He's generous, and he still has more than enough Percys to literally walk into Yudi's base after he's walked into Bully's base. Pretty good. Okay, Bully has a decent army. He's going to try and force Tagada away. Except for Stella. I mean, the Zerg Canyon was not nearly as good as this, I'd say. But it was good. This one is absolutely nutty, though. And yeah, the game's basically over. This is just salt in the wound, just spamming RT from right next door. That's so funny. A Bully's upgrading right next to it, so he could actually get screwed. Okay, so Yudi says that he's garbage, then Bully says I'm more garbage. Reality is Tagada is pretty good. And let's check the kill. 2.6. 2.69. And he's also got a shield AC at the front now. That's an absolutely ridiculous kill ratio. Like, that's fucking absurd. Whoa, missile just hit those planes. Was that TML? The TML just hit the planes there. This one will find its target though. Albert. Easy snipe, says Bully, ironically. KD is mass. It's like it's mass and energy. I think energy has some component in it, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think Kite, like, mechanically was pretty good. I think, I don't know, I don't like a lot of his decisions. But, he's certainly a good player. So, Pauli. Are you absolutely or relatively unsubscribing? Alright. We watched Banani and Foden. So let's watch some more targeted games here. His next series. A very particularly named game. Helpfully named. Do I want a beer? I think I do. Does a comment not appear on the stream if there's a swear word? Yes. That is how it be. But I still see it. Stop asking me about Irish words. The shame is too great. Okay, we got some new players. Grimplex and Zlo. Very strong team. Grimplex seems like a relatively new player. I mean, yeah, as in he's not been around. He wasn't around 5 years ago. That's what I mean by that. No idea how long he's been around, but he's pretty good. Pretty good player. A bit all round. We got Tagada and Kite on top, and we have Zlo obviously. What's up, Kite? Okay, super fast to the middle. I think he's gonna have to start reclaiming over here, which means all these orders are kind of need to be redone, or he's just gonna sit through the 10 mass stall. I'm Kite Noob. I guessed that. Alright, taking the reclaim. Zlo is only just leaving his 4 mexes right now. Wait, is Zlo upgrading a mex? No, I'm insane. He's not. That would be crazy. And Kite Noob now sending mass to Tagada. Tagada's on his way to middle as well. Everyone's gonna head towards middle. Kite Noob is there first though. How much reclaiming has Tagada done? Well, not that much here actually, which is understandable because he already is gonna have a full mass bar from being fed. His belly will be full. Yes, exactly, Alex. What other words do you need? Grimplex leaving his base quite late, and he's not heading to middle. He's heading to the left towards the expansion. So this map has a lot of mass. A lot of it is outwards. A lot of it is on the sides over here. There's some, like, there's the initial reclaim in the middle that has to be fought for, certainly. There is a few mexes there, but over here is where a ton of the mass is, so it's not totally crazy to send your ACU left, but you have to understand that you're probably leaving your ACU, your teammate, in a 2 versus 1. It's very likely that it's going to happen. Imagine if the ACU had an actual belly that shrunk and grew with how much mass you have in your mouth. What's a scallywag? Scallywag is like a mischievous, but not really malicious person. Nice units from Zlo, but they are not as good as another ACU. And Zlo's shooting Tagada's calm. He should be shooting Kite Noob again. Oh, we're on top of the mountain. Peekaboo. What's up, farms? Kite Noob's trying to draw Zlo, that's what you're saying. Or threatening to draw Zlo, so Zlo has to basically play scared with his ACU. I mean, look, this is exactly what I said, and now Grimplex's is actually turning away, which is probably the worst thing to do. I think if you going this way, then commit to it, because now he's going to lose his expanding engineers to labs. Because he has no units there. Kite Noob. Now Zlo's shooting Tagada again. And they're going to draw. Kite Noob is going to explode right now. He should... Kite Noob should just shoot Grimplex and then explode, I think. Well, no, you said Kite's game plan is. So, like, what do you mean? Don't blame us if we're confused. Alright, Grimplex is now in a 1 versus Tagada. Take a guess how this is gonna go. Those labs did nice work. But, wow, Grimplex walking forward with Daciu. That's pretty aggressive. I think that... really, Grimplex should make Tech 2 Air immediately and try and snipe Tagada. That's what I think he should do. I think he should do it as fast as possible. And Tagada is in the middle of the map with no units now. Why is he allowed this to happen? He could get drawn in this scenario. Grimplex is retreating. What? Grimplex is retreating. It's weird how much better the run animation for the flare is than the Mech Marine Hunter. Well, I'm convinced there's like there was one super good animator at GPG, and the rest of them were kind of, I don't know. Not amazing. He couldn't draw. Well, maybe, but he did have more HP, and I think he retreated too early. But he's not even... I mean, the game looks very, very bad. Like, how is this going to be stopped? There's literally nothing. He's building a factory instead of a PD here. He has... how many units? 60-something units, 67-something tanks. Versus, I mean, less than that. And he allows 13 tanks to just run over an expansion. So this is donezo. He's now retreating all of his units into an even worse position. Where's all the... like, these... take the reclaim, maybe... yeah. Grimplex should have... just... gone Tech 2 air and tried to kill Tagada. He has gone Tech 2 air, but not fast enough, not enough units or engineers on this. There's basically no hope of Grimplex winning a 1v1 against Tagada. He is mainly a team game player. He plays ladder at like, I think maybe 1800 level. So, I mean, you put those odds into True Skill and it says like, I don't know, probably 2% chance on their, based on their ladder ratings. And overall the position on the map was pretty even, so I think it's a fair estimate. Tagada now has range gun. He's only got one gun. I'm not sure why he doesn't make another, or maybe make sensors. Sensors might be nice, because you probably don't want to use your ACU too aggressively here. Just it's an unnecessary risk. But Grimplex is making gunships. He's going for the snipe. Tagada has Tech 2 land though. He probably has a flak next to his ACU. Probably. No, he's actually not making flak. He has no flax. But he knows that the game is won. I mean, if you can kill this expansion for free with just 10 tanks and your opponent does nothing about it, and they even run all the way to the back of the base and are still alive minutes later, then yeah, you probably are pretty confident in your position on the map. Only question is whether he can snipe him. So really, yeah, there's the second gun upgrade. That's not going to protect him against air though. But please make some flak, Tagada. And he has gone Tech 2 air. He's making Swifties. That's something. Well, we'd have to be in this POV to see pings, but also pings are not, pinging all over the place is a terrible idea. So I don't think Zlo would ever just ping all over the place. Also, he went Tech 2 air and he didn't make a P-gen. I mean, he has so much to build, and so his P-gen is way late. Tagada making shield. Foley is the only guy you know would ping ever. Well, you don't. Come on. But you maybe mean, I mean markers. Markers, yes, Foley would certainly be making markers. But pings. Oh, there's so many people who would ping everywhere. An AA upgrade on the ACU. Oh, here comes that snipe. 6 whole gunships are on their way, and there's 3 flak here. Yeah, not the best snipe attempt ever. Grimplex needs to work on his 1v1 play, clearly. I mean, there's no real reason you couldn't have an AC upgrade with an anti-air, I'd say. But I guess the question is why. But yeah, I mean, maybe he could have. Yeah, but like Farms knows what's relevant in a game. Mostly. So if he's in voice chat telling me things, it's different to some dead guy pinging irrelevant stuff. Or he's not like 5 pings in 10 seconds. Well, the Farms, that's just good for morale. I need to see that. Would the AA upgrade ruin or fix Mercies? Sure. I don't know. Mercies are their own. They just, I don't know. I don't know what to talk about, what to say about Mercies. Maybe tagging will change them. That's all I'll say. What's up, Tagada? Grimplexon's low. And we got 2 Cyberns, 2 Seraphims. Okay. Second land for Tagada. Second land for Kite Noob. Second land for Grimplex. Second land for... Everyone's going second land. Third air. Some J-Steel. They're OP because I love Cybran. So nobody's gone second air, which is pretty strange. In before PhDs in the chat tell me why it's not strange. Where's Tagada going? To middle? It's going to middle. Big mass stall. It's hard to find the mass on this map. It's very spread. What's up, Noah? It's low already overflowing 80 power. Ouch. Kite Noob with no air whatsoever. Also overflowing a little bit of power. Slow with the lab. Oh, he's stuck on the cliff. No. Bob and weave. Serpentine. Oh, he got the Engie. Holy shit, he actually did. Two inties, one scout. And more power overflow. Everyone's overflowing power on this map. Thing is, yeah, see if you look here, he has eight mexes. Well, no, he doesn't. He has 3, 5, 6. Now he has 7 built. Mexes are pretty far away because this is not a 10 by 10. It's 15 by 15. So it actually, you don't get many mexes very quickly on this map. Scaling is delayed. Zlo way out, and Grimplex is walking into a classic 2 versus 1 scenario, which is what happened to Zlo in the previous game. So now Grimplex gets a taste of that medicine. Uh-oh. Yeah, 2 versus 1 AC is a bad time. There's no scout overhead as well, so they're all just building mexes. What the fuck? Can somebody scout the situation, please? So that, and then walk into Grimplex's commander. No, never mind. Grimplex is like, I feel like I'm being watched. I think I'm gonna back away from this. So 2 versus 1 avoided there. Very cool. And any transports going, lads? Who's making a transport? Tagada? Transport time, maybe? No. Too much Zlo air overhead to justify making a transport. Zlo maybe then is making a transport. No. Maybe Grimplex is making a transport. I think he just walked to here. No transports for anyone. There's quite a lot of real estate down here. And in the top left corner as well. It's very underdeveloped. Not much colonization happening. And now we've got a 2v2 in the middle. The odds have evened. And Taggart is getting shot in the face. And also the ankle. Katnu brings his units in. Zlo brings his units in. And when I say Zlo brings his units in, I mean all of his units Shift G'd onto a single point next to both of these commanders. Grimplex sends some of his units in. No, actually he's sending all of them as well. And, well, it's just going to be a deadly showdown. Grimplex focusing on Tagada right now. Although Kite Noob's ACU is getting in the way periodically. Everyone is yellow. Kite Noob's units are here. Zlo's units are here. Tagada abandons his teammate to death. And the plan is to, oh please, if he overcharges Grimplex, brings him low, then Zlo is going to be left very low after this. No, why is he walking away? Oh, what? 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 No. Oh no. And Tagada came back with low HP as well. Okay, so, oh, Grimplex actually did get hit by the ACU explosion, but he got out of range of the weapon, so he's not dead, and he may actually just die to these units. So Zlo is here to try and protect him, but Grimplex isn't. Grimplex should have been killed by Kite Noob there. He could have kept him in gun range, done another few hundred damage, killed. They would have both died, and that would have done 5k damage to Zlo, so Zlo would now be coming out of the red, basically. Now Taggart is left on pretty low HP, but he does have control of everything, and he can definitely manage everything that's available to him, that's for sure. So, splitting some units up maybe, doing some raiding. Oh, that hurts. This will be cleaned up, there's some units on the way. He still has the mexes alive, so that's good. I would really not be sending my ACU to the front though, that's just a big risk. I mean, Grimplex, it's unsurprising that he's ran pretty far away. He is very low. Not sure what Grimplex should do here. Maybe... yeah, I'm not sure really. But Zlo is now in trouble. He's got very few units with him. Grimplex gonna send in a lot of Thams in this direction. And Tagada has to be careful here. He's going for a kill on Zlo, but can he get it? Can he survive after the fact? This could easily end in a draw. This could end in a draw if Tagada, if Grimplex came in here and died and did 2,500 damage to Tagada, and then Zlo could easily draw Tagada at that point. They would both be very low. But Tagada's running away now. Maybe there's a chance that could have happened, to be honest. I'm not sure though. But yeah, Tagada being very risky with his commander. But he is getting some veterancy out of it, which is nice, and he's staying pretty safe. He has a lot of units. Most of his units are rallying basically directly to his ACU, which is how you keep your ACU safe in these scenarios. If you rally to your commander, it's very unlikely he's going to get surrounded unless you're just very far behind. Elsewhere on the map, Tagada doesn't really have issues. He's actually in a better position to secure the bottom right and the top left at the moment. Like overall, he just has more stuff. He's got over 100 tanks. Zlo has 43. Grimplex has only 27. Grimplex has Tech 2 land. I don't think Tech 2 land is a good idea here when you have huge portions of map control that have never been taken yet. It's probably not the right choice. Zlo's fighting well in the front line, but Tagada will not allow himself to die here. Like Tech 2 Air is just a much better option, in my opinion, earlier on compared to Tech 2 land. And the lack, like, if you're losing this because you've made Tech 2 land, then Tech 2 land was a mistake. And Tagada now dropping in various locations to grab the map, and he looks to just be absolutely dominating 2v1. There's quite a big reclaim field here. Not bad at all. Grimplex managed to get a veterancy somehow, so he's up to 4,300. He's a little bit healthier. He should make an upgrade. Make the gun and walk into Tagada. Use the advantage that you have. The main advantage you have is more APM and 2 ACUs. So use those things. I don't really see either of those being used at the moment by the topside team. And Tagada is just going to outplay both of them. Why is there no upgrade? And Grimplex is not really fighting for map control. Look how little of the map he occupies. Tiny portion. He has 6 chickens, but that's not really... That's very far from game winning. Tagada, meanwhile, has fought for map control, and he now has the entire bottom right corner. Like, the whole bottom half of the map is his. And quite a bit of the top left. And I think, yeah, it's getting to the point where he could just send in his units, and Grimplex probably dies to this. If he's surrounded, he can be focused, and... Well, Tagada looks to be retreating. Maybe he doesn't want to lose those units. Oh, Tagada's making an AC upgrade, actually. He is making... the gun. Grimplex is quite low now. Pretty ballsy for Tagada to make the upgrade there, I will say. But again, he is rallying almost all of his units to the middle, to his commander, to make sure that he is never in a situation where he's really just throwing his commander away. What's up, bully? And they're forced away from the upgrading commander. There's just too many hordes of Mantis and Thams. Zlo is in danger of getting surrounded here. Grimplex is already low HP, we know that. Zlo has done really well with his commander. Bomber's coming in after Grimplex. Down to 2,400. The chickens will get some serious value here, to be fair. But Tagada now has the gun. Doesn't want to wait around to make stealth. Yeah, Guncom probably allows him to... Yeah, that's a pretty bad auto OC there. Guncom probably allows him to secure the reclaim field, or at least a decent amount of it. Grimplex hasn't really gone to work on this reclaim field at all. Zlo, we can see it's doing something, although I thought this was going to build Engis, but it's building Mantis. Elsewhere on the map, it's very grim for the top team. And there's so many units. The fact that the fight is concentrated so heavily in middle means the chickens are actually getting good value, but the cost of them is actually not in the middle. It's this bottom right corner. It's what that's what the chickens cost, essentially. Grimplex is so far away. Why? Why are you not doing anything with your ACU? Make an upgrade, dude. Simplest thing you can do in the game is just make the gun, in this scenario. Even make T2. Make some PDs in middle. 63k, 64k total mass for the top for Tagada versus 51 for his opponents. Wonder how long this attritional battle will continue. So Tagada does have to be kind of scared of the chickens. Like, he can't allow them to get too close. But also he really wants to shave some of them off with some overcharges. But yeah, they're staying pretty well away from the ACU here. Getting a lot of value. Tech 3 land might be an option, but for now it seems like just Tech 2 with lots of factories assisting each other. It's Tech 2, hoplites, stealth, rhinos. Chicken's kind of out of position now. And Zlo in serious danger. Zlo's going to go up with a lot of units here. Zlo, you can see he knows he's already dead, so he begins walking into the army. Now that he's directly in the middle, he Control K is killing as much of them as possible. Tagada doesn't seem to cop that that's what people are doing. I mean, instantly Zlo's like, yeah, I'm dead, so I'm going to kill the entire army. Tagada doesn't seem to get that. That's what they're aiming for. Now he's in danger of being surrounded by chickens. The chickens have not turned their attention, though. How many are left? 5 chickens. He needs a bit more than that. I think he's still not focusing the comm. Focus the comm. That's the only thing that matters now. You can't win this game unless you kill the commander, so please focus the commander. Why? Why are you walking around next to him? This is so infuriating. Please target the commander. Imagine how much damage he could have taken already. Why? You do realize that you can't, that your units won't attack the commander unless you click on him. There we go. We finally clicked on the commander. At 40 seconds too late. Yeah. Oh, Grimplex. Disappointed. No upgrade, dude. Hey, Grimplex is here. I roasted you on this game. That was really not a good performance. That was so infuriating at the end as well. God. You roast me too. Not nearly as much. Not nearly. Guys, don't forget to like the stream if I roasted you. Okay, let's find the next game. So, round 2. Let's check out... Okay, no game there. We watched that one. We watched that one. Didn't watch this one. Let's watch Losers Round 2. Yeah, you roasted yourself, bully. So I just pointed that out in the chat. It's true, Albrecht is absolutely correct. You were like, I'm so trash, I played like a 1200 and at that point my job was obsolete. Time to quit FAF after being demoralized. No, just, you know, just learn. Learn and be better. So I don't have to watch that. Alright. Justice for 1200s. Yudi walked. So let's see. Learning gets hard. No, it's actually not. You're actually built to learn. Not learning is not in our DNA. So we got Morax and Foden versus Bully and Yudi. So Foden making some flares. We saw flares in the previous game we saw on this map. Tagada used some flares. Wow, the mountains in the middle. There's like the terrain in the middle is actually kind of fucked. That's nasty looking. Don't like it. But whatever. Bully's heading to mid. Well, not much faster, but certainly faster than Foden. Wonder can you see the ACU's head over the... Yeah, kinda. There we go. Yudi's on his way as well. Yudi on his way very quickly, in fact. And Morax, okay. Morax a little bit slow. So the bottom team, both of them are just a bit slower than their counterparts. Which means they should have, technically, they should have a slightly better base. Whether that will come true or not, I don't know. That's a free 42 mass flare killed there by an Aurora. Auroras just sort of wobble around for no reason. Like, no wonder they missed their first shot. Lab. Detect. How many kills can it get? Oh, reclaim. Still no kills. Oh, 1 kill. 2 kills. He's going for more, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he's stuck on some rocks. Oh, that was a killer blow there. Stuck on the reclaim. And this guy was 15 HP. One more shot and he would have died. Lucky to be alive. Okay, the top team, as predicted, arrives first. And it was an easy prediction to make. We have 100% of the information needed to make the prediction. But Morax is here. And people are busy reclaiming. On the sides, Morax with a bomber. He has bombed a land scout. Which is not a good target, really, for a bomber. But at least he got something before he crashed to the ground. Foden's taking the top right. That's a very ambitious engineer. Hopes and dreams dashed. And trees are crushed. Yeah, says Bully. Talking to Yudi. Who knows what Yudi said? Looks like they're both retreating though. Strikes me as a little strange. Yudi seems to be making many mexes. Many mexes. I don't know if you want to cast this in normal speed. I don't either. We retreated because we deemed ourselves the superior players, meaning Morax and Foden might go for cheese in mid. Well, that's I should have guessed that that's what was going on there. That's not really a good reason. I mean, in that case, you should just, you know, scout the middle. But clearly, Yudi didn't really want to do that. He's busy upgrading mass extractors. He's making a transport. The purpose of the transport is to get more mass extractors, which he will probably immediately begin upgrading as well. So he doesn't have time to build, or the mass to build scouts. They're not even included in his build queue. So yeah, retreating seems fair there. Bully has plenty of units, but none of them are really achieving much. He just sort of parked them in his expansion. Very, very passively, as he said. Like, there is a lot of mass over here that could be secured instead of just these, you know, there's nothing really special about these 4 mexes. They're just a bit closer together, but you know, there's mexes elsewhere, further away. Looks like air fight is being forced. It's a pretty try-hard move from the bottom team. Inti's approach from Morax and Foden. And Morax's Intis are dying. But will they all die? Or will some of them live? Looks like they've just lost air to Yudi somehow. Doesn't really make any sense to me how that happened. But it did. Now let's move on, because that is a absolute mystery to me. Okay, Foden has double gun. Very understandable. Good move. Not so good to chill. Guys, you can, after when you're making upgrades, you can queue that one and you can queue that one, and then you can hold shift and you can give a move order. I fully recommend doing that so that you don't waste valuable time with your gun upgrade. Foden's going T2 land, and he's going to just support his ACU with flak and shields, and then also make some blazes and obsidians probably on, especially for the top side. I would be shocked if neither of these guys have gone for an upgrade, but well, I shouldn't really be shocked. Yudi's actually left and gone to the expansion to secure that. Nice bit of reclaim here as well from the wreckages. And Bully blocking his building. Gun, do you have E? No, he doesn't have E. He's going Tech 2 air. He's actually got less than 500 energy income, which is quite low. Lower than Bully's. You can totally suicide your ACU doing it. Yeah, you can. Just don't. Next piece of advice. Just don't. Also, really, if you should have the gun faster, because so you probably don't suicide. Also, what else are you looking at? There's nothing else happening in the map. So yeah, Tech 2 support factories. Yeah, you can see Foden. This is a nice move from Foden. He very quickly upgrades with assistance support factory as soon as the HQ is done. This maximizes the effectiveness of getting to Tech 2 faster than your opponents. If you don't do that, then you don't really feel the full effect of being faster than your opponent to Tech 2 land. You have to transition quick. So Bully's now reacted with double gun. It was kind of costly, to be honest. Cost him mass to stall all that energy. And Foden can probably just chill now. There's definitely no point in him pushing. Like, Bully has 100 tanks. So what are you gonna do? Foden meanwhile has Tech 2. And he does not have 100 tanks. Not even close, but these tanks are nice. Yudi's made the gun. I would have expected maybe he'd go Tech 2, but gun obviously works. And Foden is really committing to the Tech 2 spam. I think he should probably make obsidians, at least partially. Tech 2 land and air for Morax. He's got a P-gen as well, which yeah. Oh, still no TMD. This I must question. Has anyone got TMD in this whole game? Morax? Morax, yes. Morax is obviously the best player in the lobby because he actually built TMD. Nobody else has built it. What, like, I don't know. People clearly are not abusing TML enough, especially considering this is all grey. This is, like, they haven't scouted this at all. There could so easily be TML killing most of Bully's core base. And he actually has no interest. He doesn't even have a Tech 2 NG, does he? No, he doesn't. He has one under construction somewhere. There we go. People respect each other too much to not build TMD, or not enough. No, I think they're just dumb and forget, actually. That's my theory. I don't think it's anything to do with respect. I think they're like, oh shit, TML, forgot about that existed. That's what happens when they get TML'd. I'm willing to be proven wrong, but that's my theory. So Foden steps to the top. Yudi's got gun and nano to help him versus the double gun Aeon Com. I mean, there's way too many units. Yudi has Janus though. That's what Yudi has. He does not have Tech 2 land units with him. He does actually have Tech 2 land though. I'm wrong. How many Tech 2 land units do you have? He has 3 pillars over here. Okay. Oh, Yudi's just dead, surely. Oh my god, he's dead. He's absolutely dead. The thing is, though, he might be able to kill the entire army. That's about the best he can do. No, Foden panics. Why? Why is he not commit? He has double gun. He has flax. The flax will eventually kill the Janus, right? Wow, he actually lost the flag to Janus there. I feel like he could have got the kill there pretty definitely. That's a lot of blazes in middle. Morax pings it and says, please use your units. I mean, it's half his army, basically. And Yudi kind of got away with that. That is so much Janus. He actually has 10. Janus, question mark? Janus, full stop. Okay, that's actually a lot. That's pretty scary amount of Janus. Let's see what they do to these blazes. No, I can't see anything. Ooh. Yeah, not much left there. Scorch marks and wrecks. Smoking wrecks. And now the Janus turned their tide on Bully. Bully is completely surrounded by Marx's units. No, please, why don't either of them want to kill the enemy? Well, I guess because they're hoplites, he actually just lost almost everything there. God damn it. Okay. Yudi in a bit of danger again. I mean, I wish he had obsidians though. Not purely obsidians, but definitely not pure blazes. Like, obsidians are so nice. So nice. Yudi now has more HP than before. Fire Rage is on. And the Nano was a good choice. I don't know what kind of shells they fire out of these flak cannons, but it is sparkly. They nerfing Janus anytime soon? Not really. I mean, they're not OP. They're actually not OP. Imagine he had that many Corsairs. I mean, to be dead to ACUs already. Or Nathas. Like, so I wonder what's going on. Any Tech 3 land, maybe? Oh, Tech 3 air. P-Gen not adjacent. And the poor Janice are now dead, but Foden may just die to the commander. Yeah, pretty sure he's dead now. Oh, nice shield, nice shield. Should keep him alive a little bit longer, but not too much longer. Oh, he got a vet. What a beautiful vet. That is really good timing on the vet, but Yudi's just too beastly. This commander. Blazes just don't have the DPS. They just don't. Like, if Obsidians were shooting this commander instead of Blazes for most of the game, he would be lower HP, that's for sure. Tech 3 air, he needs some kind of... Yeah, he's making whalers. Yeah, the P-Gen not being adjacent, I don't understand how people don't make the P-Gen adjacent. Like, what? There's nothing in the way here. Here, there's what, some P-Gens in the way. Just get rid of them. Morx needs to make this Tech 3 air work, though. And sending all these units that are supposed to be assisting away is terrible. That was a misclick, I guess. Foden is getting pushed back, and all the Janus wrecks, sadly, are behind Yudi's commander. Bully should be going Tech 3 land, and he is. He has shield, he has double gun. He's not really using his commander at all, though. There's a whaler out, and Yudi is going Tech 3 air now. Foden trying to get the shield. He has some assistance, some nice assistance from a Tech 2 NG and 2 Tech 1. Sorry, 2 Tech 2 NGs. PD from the NGs would be good, but he probably has no mass. Yeah. And he's just got blazes. Blazes are just, you know, they're fine. But like, yeah, you can't really spam them like this. Like, if the map was bigger and more spread out and the speed was useful that way, then sure. Oh no, Morx is building SAMs. Don't build SAMs when you... And don't build them next to each other when you are the dude that has Tech 3 air and nobody else has. That's... Like 1600 mass thrown in the bin there for Morx. Just useless. Especially when they're next to each other. Like, literally almost entirely overlapping ranges. God, no. Yudi falls back. And Sniper's coming out from Foden, who's got Tech 3. He has a single TMD with no shield on it, by the way. Make TML. Make TML. And just bomb a TMD. Especially when you're against an AM player. AM players have TMD with very bad range. TML is just better. This TMD does not really protect something from this angle, by the way. So these are killable. A lot of stuff here is killable by TML. But yeah, UD just has to fall back now because there's snipers. Which makes me think that, you know, Tech 3 should have come sooner and the Tech 2 should have maybe been less... There should have been less Tech 2, less blazes. Tech 3 B-Gen for UD, he's making air now. He's gonna make a bit of a grid. Oh, there is a TML. But it's killed a Tech 2 factory. That's not the best target, but I'm not totally mad. I'm glad he's made TML. Oh my god, the Janus are here. And they've all fallen to the ground. And that missile never launched. A lot of these Janus are actually low, very low. I don't know if they have... Doesn't look like there's any air staging. UD is making a Tech 3 mechs as well. Flak here, he has snipers make snipers. Nice bit of reclaim. Oh yeah, the PD died as well to the Janus. This whaler from Morax hasn't killed anything at all. I'm gonna assume that's still the whaler he made ages ago. Because it probably is. And then it hasn't killed anything, so that's a bit weird. Bully has a SAM. He actually needs them though. He's got 2 SAMs in good positions. Well, they're still a bit close together, but fair enough. Need an Absolver in this army. Does he have any? Doesn't look like it. UD pretty far ahead on the mass. His shield is going to be dropped. Foden's shield is going to be dropped so fast. Watch this. There it goes. There goes the mobile shield gen down. Oh. That's the Absolver shot there, I think. Yeah, his shield. Down to 1500. What are they building over there? It's TMD. If he keeps using the Absolver, then he can just snipe a lot of stuff. Looks like... Has Foden already lost snipers? Because he only has 2 now. I'm sure he had more than that. Bully already has like 5 snipers. 2, 4, 6, 7. And 1 Absolver to take out shields. And the game is very, very chill. Tech 3 P-Gen for Bully on the way. Nice grid using the Tech 2 P-Gens for adjacency as well. And top team just seems to be in a pretty good position. Morax does have some nice eco. He's now got 3 Tech 3 mexes. Almost a 4th. So that's nice. Foden's eco not quite as good, but he is kind of holding in the fort on the right hand side and in the middle. Morax got Tech 3 land now. He's making Tech 3 on his commander, I assume. Wait, is that Tech 3? It is. And Bully is sending mass to UD, which makes me think there's some kind of bigger project going on, perhaps. Ooh, that spearhead just... Did that just kill the PD in 1 shot? 1 volley? I feel like it might have. Next question is who has air, because UD has ramped up his air production a lot. He's got 23. Let's wait for that. Yeah, okay, 23. 17 for Morax. So Morax is behind on air now. So he's adding more production. You need more than one NG building this stuff though. But he has increased his eco nicely. That is for sure. Mark's playing quite well here. But it's him versus Yudi right now. Not much going on. People moving back and forth. The spearheads are nice because they will just hit shields. If you don't keep moving, they will take out snipers. They will take out harbs. Yeah, a bit of bad positioning there from Yudi. And the harbs, I mean, once they get into range, they will end a Percy pretty quickly. There they go. Some of them will try and hide behind the gammy terrain. But there's actually a lot of snipers here that will keep them away. Snipers are really not good in the middle because of this terrain, actually. They need to stay... Well, they kind of stop anything from coming through, but they'd be much better on the sides. Like, look how exposed Foden is. He only has single shield. You definitely want double shield at this stage of the game. The MMLs are flying. Need TMD here. What now? Bit of a siege. Trebuchets firing and now retreating. Where's he going with his units? What kind of army does Yudi have at the moment? 7 Percys? Tons of power shields. This is a pretty decent army though. 15 harbs, only 4 snipers. 1 tech 2 artillery. Yeah, this army can't. There's no way this is breaking through. Oh. Percy's are gonna have a field day here. So are the MMLs. I could definitely see some tech 3 artillery dropping bombs on this army. And the harb walks forward and it's gonna get absolutely peeled. Yeah, Foden not having a good time here. Where's the tech 3 artillery? There's one. Is there only one? Long range destruction here. Oh, it gets hit by a sniper shell. Or a sniper shot. Hides under a shield. Nice. Ask for GC, says Bully. UD says none. This spearhead has 3,000 mass killed. Holy fuck. Don't really see how this is held off. I mean, the PDs are good. They will help versus Percy's, but I think he actually needs to use the AC. Oh, he's making T3 mechs on the front line. That seems like a bad idea. Bully almost has a GC. Yudi really should. How is he minus 350 mass? How the fuck? Is he making... How many T3 mechs is he making at the same time? 1, 2... Maybe there's more. Somehow he's spending 600 mass though. GC is complete. Top side is coming to a climax here. The harbs are in. Percy's begin to run away. The spearheads do as well. Wow, ripped my frames, I guess. Huge reclaim field going to be left here. The Percys still live. The shields protect them. And the harps can't really get in there. Desperately needs more snipers to fight the Percys. The spearheads are amazing. You just can't stop moving around them. Blaze projectiles are actually some of the most expensive to render in the game. Alright. How'd you know that? Oh, the GC is here. And it's been given to Yudi to manage. Excuse me. And now there truly is nothing that can stop this army. It's a lot of harbs. Really not the right unit choice, to be honest. Bully expects. Well, that was hopeful. Bully really expects Yudi to have more air, and I think he's absolutely correct. Monkey says Bully. He thinks it's a monkey, but no, it's a GC. It's not really even close to completion. This is not a very coordinated attack. Foden also needs to go in if that's what they're doing, but I think if they go in, they'll probably get melted. But it's possible that they can do something. That's a lot of bricks for Morax, holy shit. He needs to readjust his move order though. GC is running. Percy's are too. The only difference is the Percys can actually shoot as they run away, which is pretty useful. GC is just chilling with its tiny head. Now that Morax has sent all of his units to the right hand side, Bully runs through the left. Morax tries to run back to the left. That's not going to work though. SMD for Yudi. Did Yudi win air yet? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, he does have about 20 more ASF. Some whalers here. There's quite a lot of flak about to move in though. And now that all the bricks have left, the GC can just walk in. And that's going to be the end of it. Snipers are left in range. Oh. And that's going to be the game. This whole expansion is dead. Foden's whole base is dead. And Foden's ACU is going to be dead shortly as well. I think Yudi can just continue walking in. The air fight finally occurs. And Yudi wins. It'll be fine. Yeah, of course. The army of spearheads is really what we need to look at though. 2,100, 1k, 5k, 1,300, yeah. Now they can like wipe the entire Cybern grid in seconds. Oh, the ACU is coming over to overcharge them. No, don't overcharge my beautiful spearheads. Oh, he only overcharged one. Bad move. Come on, Foden. Ignore that GC. think it was a P-Gen. There's a Janus overhead somehow. And the GC is here to save the spearheads as they fire missiles in every direction. Killing mexes, P-Gens, factories. Unfortunately, they die in the ACU explosion. Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, look at the value on those SAMs. Amazing. GC comes back to snack on the rest. Oh, Bully has a second GC now as well. Has built the second GC. Dual wielding bricks over there. Pretty nice. And Morix is defeated. G. Well played. Well played. I feel like that was just a straight up game. Both teams played pretty well. And the better team won. I mean, UD and Bully, overall, just a bit of a stronger team. But, Morix played well there. But, he was up against UD. So, not a bad one. That's a turbo. Alright. Don't forget to like, guys. I think I'm going to end the stream there. We can continue our casting on another day. It's almost 12 now. Almost midnight. So let's stop here. And thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And see you next time.